Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how I make toothpaste and deodorant at home using a few very simple ingredients. My toothpaste requires only 3 ingredients and my deodorant has 4. I'm going to show you some of the toothpaste and deodorant I have at home. I keep them both in jars and this is my toothpaste. I just keep this beside my sink. The only ingredients in this are baking soda, coconut oil and a couple of drops of essential oils. It smells quite minty. It tastes kind of salty, but I've been using this for over 2 years now. I've been making my own toothpaste and I get compliments on my teeth a lot. And I think that it is the natural toothpaste that I use because both baking soda and coconut oil have tooth whitening properties. Admittedly, I've not been to the dentist in years and years, but I've never had anything wrong with teeth. I used to have braces when I was younger, but apart from that, no fillings, nothing, and I personally think my teeth are really healthy. Definitely check with your dentist if you're concerned, but it has worked perfectly well for me. Both of these recipes I've kind of just tweaked. I've seen recipes online and I've just, over time, I just adapted it to what works for me and what was easy for me. I've actually tried quite a few deodorant recipes and they were okay. All worked to some extent, but I've eventually come up with my own recipe that is slightly different from all the others I read. It's pretty simple to make, which is my main priority. The downside to both these homemade products is that they melt because of the coconut oil. If you go on holiday or somewhere warm, they will melt and become liquidy. Let's get back to the purpose of the video. I'm going to start with making toothpaste. So super simple. I've repurposed this container and I've used this before to put my toothpaste in. So I'm just going to use a spoon and a jar of coconut oil, and honestly I always have coconut oil at home because every time I see it on offer I just buy it. And this is just, I can't remember where I got this from, pure 100% organic virgin coconut oil. Any kind of coconut oil will do, but organic and 100% virgin is definitely just better quality, and organic is always better for the environment as well. Which is the main reason I make these products, because I've been really into the zero waste movement and I do always try to adapt, try to be more conscious of the waste I produce and how I live, and this is just part of that I've tried to make my own beauty products now and hygiene products. And unfortunately both the Arrowroot powder and the baking soda come in a plastic bag, and I just buy the baking soda in a 1 kilogram bag, and my Arrowroot powder is actually just from Holland & Barrett. Toothpaste containers and deodorant containers can't really be recycled, or it's really hard to recycle them. So I'm still, even though there is some plastic in this, I'm still doing something good. It will still have a lower impact on the environment, which I think is great. I'm really into that sort of stuff. It makes me happy just to know that I'm producing less waste. And honestly, if there was a bulk shop where I could buy things in bulk and without containers, I so would prefer to do that. And if there is one near you where you can just buy coconut oil in bulk, or Arrowroot or baking soda without any sort of packaging, then 100% do that. That is so great. I really wish there was a bulk shop near me, and hopefully eventually there will be one. This is just my coconut oil. I just do half and half, and I'm going to say this is roughly half, and I don't fill it right to the brim because I want to be able to stir it, and if now I'm going to pour baking soda on top, and if it's too full, baking soda will end up going everywhere. It's easy to clean up, and it's also, baking soda is really good to use for cleaning as well. Oh, it's already going a few places. So yeah, just a gigantic bag of baking soda, which cost me £4.39, and this is, I've had this for over a year and I use it for both my deodorant and toothpaste, so it's, price-wise it does work out. And the coconut oil would be around £4 as well for a jar like that, or maybe slightly more expensive, but honestly You can use it for everything. I use coconut oil for my hair. I use it for my toothpaste, my deodorant, my skin, either at night. I would probably use coconut oil on my skin once a day, and you would think that it's really oily and it would make your face greasy, but it doesn't at all. Well, it does like first when you put it on, but I love putting it on at night. I use it as a moisturizer, and then I wake up and my face is just so hydrated and lovely. I absolutely love it. And what I use to stir is just chopsticks. We have quite a few reusable ones in our drawers as well. And I don't think anyone actually eats with these. I just use it to stir my products. And it's really good, in my opinion. I'm sure you could use other stuff, but if you have some chopsticks, they're great to stir this. And eventually it will become quite liquidy. And it does end up going on the floor. Actually, yeah, little bits of coconut oil end up going on the floor, but that is fine. I'll clean it up after. And this is why you don't fill it up all the way to the top, so that you have some room to stir. The last thing I put in this is just a couple of drops of peppermint oil. And this is also good for your teeth, for both cleansing and whitening. But honestly, I know that some people just use baking soda as a toothpaste, and I've used baking soda as deodorant in the past, and it works like magic in both cases. That's honestly the two magic products that I use all the time is baking soda and coconut oil. They are just incredible. A couple of drops of peppermint oil also makes it a lot easier to stir. So it just makes it more oily, and as the more you stir, it becomes less solid and it's easier to stir. And this is basically my toothpaste that I'm really happy with. You can this is why it's good to do it in a clear container, so you can inspect for any spots that has any baking soda stuck in them. This is a recipe that works really well for me. I've made this a lot of times. Around every 3 months for the past 2 years I've made this, and I just use a small spoon and just spoon out a little bit of toothpaste and brush my teeth. And I actually use a bamboo toothbrush as well, so to help reduce the environmental impact as well, because it's biodegradable and it makes me feel good, so I suggest you do the same, and I reckon you will feel good because of that too. Again, half baking soda, half coconut oil, and a couple of drops of peppermint oil makes amazing toothpaste. And next, for my deodorant, I am using thirds, so 3 ingredients: a third of baking soda, a third of the arrowroot, and a third of my lovely trusted coconut oil. I'm going to start with. I'm just going to start with baking soda, and I usually just eyeball this, to be honest, and I will be able to see on the consistency whether it's good or not. So I don't want it to be as runny when I stir as my toothpaste is. And you can still see, like, this is my baking soda. I just made some more toothpaste, deodorant, and there is still tons left, so it will just last you a long time. And next I'm going to mix in the arrowroot powder, which is already open, and then just try to eyeball this again and try to make sure. Nope, that's it at about 2/3. Actually, I'm going to give it a little bit of stir. I'm just using a different chopstick now, even though in my case this isn't exactly zero waste, but it's getting closer to it. So if I ever move somewhere where there is a bulk shop, or if there's going to be a bulk shop in Belfast that opens, I'm going to buy the ingredients from there, and then all these will be zero waste, which will be so amazing, and I'm really excited about the thought of that. But for now, this is what I'm using, and it works for me, and it is still reducing the environmental impact of essential products that you need. I mean, no one can really live without toothpaste or deodorant these days. As much as I try to use like a lot less, probably just less beauty products than I otherwise would. Oh, this is always a struggle. It worked a lot better when I put the coconut oil on the bottom. I thought this would stop the powder from going everywhere, but it's actually It's not as good as I hoped it would be. I'm just gonna put some of the oils in it that I like to use. And the two I like to use for my deodorant is, one is sweet orange oil. I'm just addicted to the scent of orange really, and a bit of vanilla essential oil. And I just buy these oils in Holland and Barrett. There's just one up the road from me, so I do end up buying quite a few things from them. Because honestly I've tried multiple recipes and this is just one that worked well for me. I've really made this difficult for myself, filling it so high. Yeah, this one's harder to blend because there is just more powder in it, but I think I'm getting there. Oh, it smells gorgeous. Honestly, it smells sweet and a bit orangey. It smells kind of like something I would eat. If you're doing this at home, maybe just stick the coconut oil in the microwave for a couple of seconds. But honestly, just for a couple of seconds, because it will liquidize really quickly, and in hot oil, if you spill it anywhere, it is not fun. It can be quite dangerous actually. It can burn you easy. Even though I've made a bit of a mess, I did get there in the end. So that is my homemade toothpaste and my homemade deodorant recipe. So toothpaste was just half and half baking soda, coconut oil, and the deodorant is a third of arrowroot powder, a third of baking soda, and a third of coconut oil, and each have their own essential oils in them. For toothpaste I recommend peppermint, and for deodorant is really just your own personal preference, but I really like vanilla and sweet orange together. They make a beautiful sweet smell. Let me know if you like this video. I'm gonna stop stirring this now. So this is my toothpaste and that's the deodorant, and let me tell you, this smells so good. And I've still got a bit of coconut oil left. I will probably just use this on either my face or my hair. And yeah, a whole jar done me for toothpaste, deodorant, this other jar of toothpaste as well, and that is it. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you make either of these, the deodorant or the toothpaste. Let me know how it went, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, then subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.